Matt Gaetz is having some money problems. So now the investigation into the Republican firebrand for underage sex trafficking has slowed his fundraising haul. Yes, turns out he is not bringing in that much money. And so he couldn't even afford to pay for his law license. Sad baby. The Daily Beast revealed that Gaetz had not paid the fees owed to the Florida bar, which regulates lawyers in the state. That prompted the organization to deem him a, quote, delinquent and not eligible to practice law in Florida. Oops. Oh, no. Maybe someone should Venmo him some money. Or not. Please don't. Okay. No, but here's the thing. So now when the report came out, he said, no, that's not what's happening. I have money. I have lots of money. And no, I just don't want to be a lawyer anymore. In fact, according to a spokesman, it's a career change. Is it? Well, his communications director, Joel Valdez, says Congressman Gaetz is no longer actively engaged in the practice of law. He is focused on representing his constituents in Congress, not in the courtroom. Ah, yes, the old career change. That's it. Ah, yes, that's why I wouldn't pay my bar fee. Look, the guy makes $174,000 a year as a congressman. You would think that he could afford $285. You kind of re-up that because it kind of looks bad to be noted as delinquent. I'm just saying. But then again, it's I guess the least of his worries. But okay, yeah, career change, fine. You don't want to practice law anymore? Fine, whatever, you got a job, right? Now, I'm pretty sure he'll soon have another career change, maybe, and that goes from congressman and lawyer to sex offending prisoner. But okay, anyway. Now, the funny thing is that after the Daily Beast published this story, Gaetz rushed to file a signed petition to get reinstated, paying the $265 fee plus another $200 in late fees, according to the Professional Association. So, oops. What happened? Why didn't you just pay it? Well, now, a couple of lawyers who spoke to the Daily Beast talked about this, and they noted first that it's extremely rare for lawyers to do what Gaetz had claimed, stepping back from their legal career. Instead of taking a hiatus, normally pay a smaller fee of $175 to remain inactive, but still a member in good standing. Apparently, that seems to matter when you're practicing law, or just even as your professional, like how that looks on a resume or something. I mean, you would think that Oppo Research would look it up and say, look at that delinquent, doesn't even pay his bills. So how can he pay the bills of America? Oh, damn, that's a good ad. Should make that. If only I lived in Florida. No, anyway, that does kind of look bad. And so when they found it, they're like, oh no, this is bad. I need to do something about this. And I'm going to go pay $200 plus an additional $200 or $265 in order to rectify this. So now one lawyer, Daniel Ulfelder, who's a Santa Rosa Beach attorney who lives in Gaetz District, says this: clearly doesn't take his law license very seriously when he doesn't take the time to pay the dues. He's not a serious lawyer. He's not a serious congressman. He's not a serious person. This is one small but symbolic example of that. I couldn't have said that one better. Good stuff. Now, the Daily Beast has also learned that the Florida bar has branded Gaetz delinquent twice in the past 2 years. So he's just not having a good time altogether. That organization actually even cut him off back in 2019 and again in 2020 because Gaetz failed to affirm that he is properly handling and protecting any client's money in trust accounts. And it turns out that lawyers must abide by strict rules to ensure that they're not stealing or misusing money that belongs to people that they represent. That has some other questions that, make me think about, what's Matt Gaetz doing? Is he stealing money now from clients? Who would hire Matt Gaetz? He's an accused sex trafficker. Now, in 2019, he also ran afoul of the professional organization's standards of civility for serving as a role of Trump's attack dog. Gaetz threatened Trump Organization attorney turned whistleblower Michael Cohen on the eve of his his congressional testimony, tweeting, "Do your wife and father-in-law know about your girlfriends? Oh, your girlfriends." When Gaetz later apologized, the group's grievance committee let him off the hook, but not before issuing a letter of advice that said his behavior was unprofessional, reckless, insensitive, and demonstrated poor judgment. Yes. Well, to be fair, when it comes to Matt Gaetz, poor judgment, middle name. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.